12 richest young Nigerian musicians, the shocking truth about their wealth. These young Nigerian artists didn't just rise to fame, they shocked everyone with their rapid success, wild rumors, and unexpected twists that nobody saw coming. One name on this list has a net worth so ridiculous that even industry insiders refuse to believe it's real. From scandal-ridden comebacks to artists who've made more money than veteran musicians twice their age, this countdown is packed with surprises that'll leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about Nigeria's music industry. Stick around because the number one spot will blow your mind. Number 12. Kaid. Kaid burst onto the scene like a meteor, blending Afro-fusion with trap sounds that caught everyone off guard. This Lagos-born artist didn't follow the traditional route to stardom. Instead, he created something entirely new with his Afro-future subgenre, mixing trap beats with traditional African melodies in ways that made industry veterans take notice. His breakthrough came when Sydney Talker, the internet personality turned record label owner, spotted his talent and immediately signed him to Neville Records. But here's where things get interesting. Rumors have been swirling that Kaid's meteoric rise wasn't just about his talent. Industry whispers suggest his career got a massive boost, mainly because of Sydney Talker's influence and connections, leaving fans speculating whether he can maintain the spotlight on his own merit. His debut single, With You, created an immediate buzz, but critics question if this success is sustainable or just manufactured hype. With an estimated net worth of $170,000 at such a young age, Kaid represents the new generation of Nigerian artists who understand that talent alone isn't enough anymore. But compared to the next artist, his journey has been surprisingly smooth. Number 11. Shali Papi. Crown Uzama, better known as Shali Papi, embodies the independent artist grind that many young musicians dream about. Born in Benin City and writing songs since he was just 14 years old, this rapper built his foundation on raw street credibility and unfiltered storytelling. His debut single, Elon Musk, launched his career into the spotlight, but it was the remix featuring Zlatan that really put him on the map. Here's where his story takes a shocking turn that nobody expected. Just as his career was gaining momentum, Shali Papi was captured by the EFCC on internet fraud allegations. The arrest sent shockwaves through his fanbase, but in a twist that surprised everyone, he managed to pay his way out and return to music with even more determination. Fans debate whether this controversy actually boosted his fame, with some arguing that the street credibility from surviving such an ordeal made his music more authentic. His EP, Planet Pluto, hitting number 1 on Apple Music Nigeria, proved that scandal doesn't always destroy careers. With an estimated net worth of $400,000 and a Mercedes-Benz A220 in his garage, Shali Papi proves that controversy and talent can create an unstoppable combination. And if you thought that was shocking, wait until you hear what came next. Number 10. Black Bones. Meet the self-proclaimed best rapper in Africa, a title that sparked more debates than almost any other claim in Nigerian hip-hop. Born Emeka Akumefele, Black Bones has never been one to shy away from bold statements or controversial takes. His confidence isn't just talk, though. The New York Times mentioned him as one of the new guards of Nigerian music, giving international credibility to his braggadocious claims. But here's what's really got people talking. Industry insiders whisper that his constant bragging and provocative persona might be what keeps him in the spotlight more than his actual rap skills. This calculated approach to fame has earned him recognition both locally and internationally, but critics argue it's more about marketing genius than pure talent. His taste for luxury cars tells its own story. A Mercedes E-Class, Mercedes-Benz C400, and Lexus ES350 sit in his garage, funded by his estimated net worth that industry sources won't confirm publicly. The controversy around his methods doesn't seem to bother him, though, as he continues to position himself as the voice of a new generation of Nigerian rappers who understand that being heard sometimes requires making noise. But while he's battling for rap supremacy, another star quietly captured international charts. Number 9. Oxlade. Ikufariji Abdulrahman Olaitan, professionally known as Oxlade, represents the power of organic viral success in today's digital music landscape. His hit song Away didn't just become popular, it landed on Rolling Stone's 50 Best Songs of 2020, putting him on a global stage that most Nigerian artists can only dream of reaching. Born and raised in Lagos, Oxlade's journey to stardom seemed almost too perfect until personal scandals threatened to derail everything. The music industry loves a comeback story, and Oxlade delivered one that had fans talking for months. Rumors around leaked personal footage created a massive buzz that could have ended his career before it really started, but instead of hiding, he channeled the controversy into his music and bounced back stronger than ever. His collaborations with Davido and Miss Banks on Interest earned him his first entry on international charts, proving that talent combined with resilience can overcome almost any scandal. His car collection speaks to his success. A Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, Range Rover Sport, and BMW X6 represent the fruits of turning controversy into chart-topping hits. With a net worth estimated at $450,000, Oxlade's story proves that sometimes the biggest obstacles become the foundation for the greatest successes. And speaking of bouncing back, the next artist turned Instagram covers into a global hit record. Number 8. Ayra Starr. Oyen Consola Sarah Aderibigbe started as a model with Couve Model Management, posting song covers on Instagram that most people scrolled past without a second thought. But Don Jazzy wasn't most people. When the Mobbin Records boss discovered her recreating popular songs with her own unique twist, he immediately recognized something special and signed her to what would become one of the most talked about deals in recent Nigerian music history. The transformation from model to music superstar happened so fast it left industry veterans scratching their heads. Her self-titled debut EP didn't just succeed, it reached number 17 on the US Billboard World Albums chart and dominated Nigeria's top 50 charts for consecutive weeks. Bloody Samaritan made history as the first solo track by a female artist to reach such heights on Nigeria's top 50, sparking debates about whether she's the new Tiwa Savage or carving out an entirely new lane for herself. With an estimated net worth of $500,000 and a 2020 Land Cruiser representing her success, Ayra Starr's rapid rise has fans speculating about the real terms of her Mobbin deal and what percentage of her earnings she actually keeps. But if Ayra Starr is the princess of Afrobeats, then this next artist calls himself the voice of the streets.
Number 7. Bella Shmurda. Abiola Ahmed Akinbi, known professionally as Bella Shmurda, embodies the raw energy and street authenticity that many polished artists try to fake. His breakthrough single, Vision 2020, and its subsequent remix featuring Olamide didn't just become hits, they became anthems for a generation of young Nigerians struggling to make it out of difficult circumstances. But his connection to street culture comes with controversies that industry executives prefer to ignore. The elephant in the room that everyone whispers about but nobody discusses publicly is how his music often gets linked with Yahoo Boy culture, sparking heated debates about artistic expression versus social responsibility. His hit Cash App featuring Zlatan became a street anthem, but critics argued it glorified internet fraud culture that's plaguing Nigerian youth. Despite the controversy, or perhaps because of it, Bella Shmurda won multiple awards including the City People Entertainment Award for Next Rated Male and Street Music of the Year in 2020. His estimated net worth of $700,000 and collection featuring a Range Rover and Mercedes-Benz prove that authenticity, even when controversial, sells better than manufactured personas. His recent acquisition of a house worth 500 million naira sent shockwaves through social media, with fans questioning how a street artist accumulated such wealth so quickly. But controversies didn't stop him, unlike this next artist who broke the international stage wide open. Number 6. Tems. Temilade Openi didn't just break barriers, she shattered them completely and rewrote the rules for what a Nigerian female artist could achieve on the global stage. Her feature on WizKid's Essence wasn't supposed to change everything, but when Justin Bieber jumped on the remix and it peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, the music world took notice of the Nigerian singer with the hypnotic voice and unique style. The Grammy nomination that followed wasn't just recognition, it was validation for every Nigerian artist who'd ever dreamed of competing on music's biggest stage. But industry insiders are buzzing about something even bigger. Reports suggest she's been in the studio working on what fans whisper could be a full collaboration album with WizKid, though neither camp has confirmed these rumors. Her signing to RCA Records came with a deal that sources claim is worth far more than her reported $1.8 million net worth suggests, leading to speculation about hidden clauses and international revenue streams that most Nigerian artists never access. Her Range Rover Sport represents more than luxury. It's a symbol of breaking through glass ceilings that seemed impossible to crack just a few years ago. But while Tems went global, another artist turned church choir vocals into millions. Number 5. Ruger. Michael Adebayo Olayanka's journey from church choir boy to millionaire artist reads like a script written by someone who understands the power of transformation. Born and raised in Lagos, Ruger discovered his musical talent in church, where he served God with his voice as a teenager. Those gospel foundations taught him discipline and vocal control that would later become his secret weapons in the secular music industry. But here's what really gets fans talking: that signature eye patch that's become his trademark. Speculation runs wild about whether it's a calculated fashion choice designed to make him unforgettable, or if there's a medical reason behind it that he's chosen not to discuss publicly. Either way, it's worked brilliantly as a marketing tool that makes him instantly recognizable in a crowded industry.
His signing to Johnson World under D-Print proved to be one of the smartest moves in recent Nigerian music history, as he quickly became one of the highest-paid new generation artists. With an estimated net worth of $1.8 million, a Range Rover autobiography and a Rolls-Royce in his collection, plus a well-furnished mansion in Lekki, Ruger represents the new breed of artists who understand that image and talent must work together. But Ruger wasn't the only one who shocked fans with a breakout freestyle.
Number 4. Omale. Stanley Omadidia's rise from unknown to household name happened so fast it left industry veterans wondering if they missed something crucial about spotting talent. His viral single, Bad Influence, didn't just become popular on social media, it became a cultural phenomenon that proved the power of authentic storytelling combined with irresistible melodies. Coming from a musical family in River State with a grandfather who played instruments professionally, music seemed destined for his DNA. What fans don't talk about publicly, but industry insiders whisper about constantly, are the rumors surrounding his personal struggles. Some of his social media posts have been cryptically dark, leading fans to speculate about his mental health while he dominated the charts. This vulnerability, whether intentional or not, has made his music resonate even deeper with young Nigerians who see their own struggles reflected in his lyrics. His victory at the Headies for Next Rated Artist wasn't just an award, it was validation that pain can be transformed into profit when channeled through talent. With an estimated net worth of $2 million and a luxurious house in Lagos, plus a collection featuring a Range Rover Sport, Mercedes-Benz G-Class, and BMW X5, Omale proves that sometimes the darkest struggles create the brightest stars. And if you thought his story was heavy, wait until you hear the next one. He went from student freestyles to dominating the top charts for weeks. Number 3. Asake. Ahmed Ololade's transformation from theater art student to chart-dominating superstar represents everything that's exciting about Nigeria's current music revolution. His freestyle, Mr. Money, in 2020 was supposed to be just another social media post, but when it caught fire and the remix featuring Peruzzi and Zlatan went viral, it became clear that something special was happening. His signing to YBNL under Olomade in February 2022 marked the beginning of a dominance that nobody saw coming. The numbers don't lie, and they're absolutely staggering. Lonely at the top, establishing a historical milestone by staying at number 1 on Nigeria's Turntable Top 100 chart for 12 consecutive weeks wasn't just success, it was a statement that the old guard needed to take notice of this new generation. His recent appointment as brand ambassador for Globacom at the Megora Towers in Victoria Island, Lagos, came with a deal that industry sources suggest is worth far more than publicly disclosed. Fans joke about his lonely at the top attitude, but with an estimated net worth of $2.5 million, a well-furnished mansion in Lagos, a Range Rover Veritari, and a 2023 Mercedes-AMG 63, maybe he's earned the right to feel untouchable. His success represents more than personal achievement. It's proof that Nigerian artists can dominate their home market completely before conquering the world. But while Asake dominates the streets, another star is burning millions into global hits. Number 2. Fireboy DML. Adedemola Adefolayan didn't just release an album, he created a cultural moment that redefined what Nigerian music could sound like. Laughter, Tears, and Goosebumps wasn't just a debut, it was a statement that established him as a generational talent who understood both melody and emotion in ways that separated him from his peers. His signing to YBNL Nation under Olomade proved to be one of the most successful artist-label partnerships in recent Nigerian music history. But here's what industry insiders whisper about. Fireboy's perfectionist tendencies have become legendary among his peers, with some calling him too workaholic for his own good. This obsession with excellence has paid off financially, as his estimated net worth of $5 million places him among the highest earners in his generation. His car collection tells the story of someone who's turned artistic perfectionism into serious wealth. A Rolls-Royce and Mercedes-Benz GLK represent the fruits of refusing to release anything less than exceptional. His mansion in Lagos has become the subject of social media speculation, with fans trying to estimate its value based on glimpses shared in his posts. What sets Fireboy apart isn't just his voice or his hits, but his understanding that consistency beats viral moments every single time. And yet, even Fireboy's millions don't match the global storm created by this last name. Number 1. Rema. Divine Ikubor didn't just become famous, he rewrote the entire playbook for what a young Nigerian artist could achieve on the global stage. At just 24 years old, his estimated net worth of $8 million represents more than financial success. It's a complete transformation of what's possible for African artists in the international market.
His breakthrough with Iron Man and Dumebi was just the beginning of a story that would eventually land him on Barack Obama's 2019 summer playlist, proving that authentic African sounds could capture global attention. His speculation around Rema goes deeper than his public achievements. Industry insiders whisper about international deals and possible crossover opportunities to U.S. mainstream that could multiply his wealth exponentially. His multiple award wins, including the Next Rated Award, where he defeated Fireboy DML, Joeboy, and Zlatan, weren't just victories. They were announcements that a new king was taking his throne. His BET nominations alongside Wizkid and Burna Boy placed him in conversations typically reserved for established veterans. His car collection, featuring a BMW, G-Wagon SUV, and other luxury vehicles, represents just the visible symbols of wealth that goes much deeper than most people realize. Recent reports suggest his streaming numbers and international touring revenue have created income streams that dwarf even his impressive net worth estimates. What makes Rema's success even more remarkable is how he's maintained his Nigerian identity while conquering international markets, proving that authenticity doesn't have to be sacrificed for global appeal. And that's why Rema isn't just rich. He's rewriting what it means to be a young Nigerian superstar in an industry where the rules change daily. From controversies that could have ended careers to global recognition that seemed impossible just a few years ago, these young Nigerian stars prove that the road to riches is never a straight line. Each of these artists represents a different path to success, whether through scandal, authenticity, perfectionism, or pure global ambition. The question isn't just who's the richest, but who's building something that will last beyond the next viral moment. These fortunes represent more than personal success. They're proof that Nigerian music has become a global force that can't be ignored. So here's what I want to know. Which of these artists do you think will become Nigeria's first billionaire musician? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button if this countdown surprised you, and subscribe to Megora TV because the next video will reveal secrets about these artists that will completely change how you see Nigerian music forever.